Hello, not a huge amount of light around at the moment, but I think I'm getting away with it. So, the scrappy weave that's on the big loom is still on the big loom. It shouldn't be. I should have finished it a week ago, but I didn't. It's just the way things go sometimes. So I'll show you how that's looking. It's looking different than it did last time because it is scrappy. I have not yet printed out the pattern. The next step for me is to print out the pattern and make sure that I have woven enough fabric. My printer had run out of ink. I got some ink today, solved that problem. Now I just need to solve the problem of the fact that I haven't finished the weaving yet. I will get onto that. It shouldn't take too much longer. It is nearly at the end. And then it might be a third panel. It might not. It's an exciting mystery that we'll find out together. This did come off the little loom last night, and it should have come off last week. This is just the way it's going for me at the moment. This is the Bendigo Woolen Mills Rustic Tweed, which is the plain colour on the sides, and an unidentified, because I haven't found the second ball, there is another ball of this somewhere, an unidentified yarn from my aunt's stash. So this is not wet finished, of course it's not. Oh, that's holding up very well. So this needs a wash and a press, and then I will show you, and I'm hoping that all of this comes up a little bit fluffy. I don't know that it's showing as fluffy. As I said, there's not a lot of light around at the moment. So there is that texture in the middle, which did give me some tension issues, but I think it was worth it. So that will be wet finished for next week. So on the little loom, very, very fresh as usual, but super fresh this time. I'm just gonna go and grab the little loom and we'll talk about how fresh this is. Super fresh. I mean, that's my waste yarn. That's the hem stitching. I haven't advanced this even once. So this yarn is one from the Hobie order that I talked about last week. I'm just getting a ball of it out of my bag. Hang on. I'm not organised enough to have had it in my pocket. I hope I'm organised enough to have... There it is. I knew I was a little bit organised. So this is the... What is it? Rococo Linen Multi in this colourway, which is... Not a name, I don't think it's a number. I am wearing the wrong glasses, as usual. Colour 2. One of those beautiful, poetic, evocative names. Colour 2. It did pass the snap test for warp. You can see that there's a little bit of cotton slubbing there where everything's a bit loose, but there is a core of not loose. Did that make sense? There's a core of strong, which means that these fluffy bits that would be ordinarily a bit weaker and would not take the tension seem to be holding up. I don't know that it is going to hold up because it might shred, but we're going to find out. It's going to be fun. So that's how that's looking so far. It's just a plain weave because I'm letting the colours do their thing, do the colour thing. The repeat actually looks quite short. I wasn't planning anything, so it's whatever it's going to do, it's going to do. So I'm going to put this down because I've got one more thing to talk about. I'm going to go over here. Now, hi, I'm back. If you're new to the ground is very uneven just here, by the way. If you're new to my channel, and by new I mean within the last maybe 12 months, you might not know that I also enjoy cross-stitch because it's been a long time since I've cross-stitched. So I've got something in my bag here that will be familiar if you've been here a while, but will be brand new and fresh if you haven't. So the last time I showed off this piece, it looked like this. And I did it for the 24 hours of cross stitches the last time I worked on it. So when was that? I think that was early last year. I don't think I did one later in the year. Anyway, so it did look like this, and now it looks like this. Is that in shot? Yes. So one of the problems with this is most of the progress is in the petals, which is white on white. So it doesn't look like I've done anything, but I really have. So I filled in the little gap down the bottom here. And I am filling in the petals. I don't know if that's showing up, but there is a lot of stitching on the petals. I'm up to, hang on, let me show you where I'm up to. So I'm up to here on filling in the petals. I've just got white to do up there, and that will complete the petals. So what I'm doing currently is filling in that black at the top so that I don't have to count anything anymore. I'm going to just do the black, and then I don't have to count. I can just fill stuff in. It'll be like complicated colouring in. So that is coming along. I bought myself a Q-snap frame, which is life-changing. I've been using hoops, and I've got a scroll frame for the other cross-stitch that I have on the go, and I don't like that. It's very poorly behaved. So Q-snap frame, life-changing, having a wonderful time. Thank you. So this will be finished at some point, and for those who don't know the background of this, I started this in 2015. So it is definitely time. It is time to get this finished and framed, because I have a frame. I bought a frame for this in 2016 that is still kicking around and waiting for me to get on with it. So this will be done soon-ish. I don't know. It doesn't look like a lot to do, but I also know that it is like going to take me some time because I am a slow stitcher. But we'll see how I get on. I've just got to get the black filled in and then I can just colour in the rest. So that's all I have for you this week, which is good because the sun's about to set. It's winter. It's not even 5 o'clock yet. You take care of yourself. Have a lovely rest of your week is what I would say if I was doing that in English. I will see you next time. Bye for now.